In the first half of the 19th century, there was worldwide and fervent expectation that during the 1840s the return of Christ would take place. The story made the headlines from China in the Middle East to Europe and America. Men of conflicting ideas shared the expectancy. Scoffers were many, but the enthusiasm was tremendous. William Miller, an American Baptist minister and the founder of the religious movement known as the Millerites, predicted the world would change in 1844. When events did not happen as he had predicted, when an apocalypse failed to ravish mankind and lift the believers into heaven, the year became known as the Great Disappointment. The world thought nothing had happened. But that is not what his nephew Mark Miller discovered in the parched land of Palestine.
Okay. Right here. It's good. Head out about 20 meters, watch the elevation. Lens!
Yeah.
Go and mark this 1278.
Yeah, I know. It was Dieter Schnaps, not my memory. Will not happen again.
Can't afford mistakes. The Ottomans tend to cut off heads. Alright, you got the landmarks?
Alright, go ahead and mark this at...
Got it.
Alright, go ahead and stake that, move on!
Bear?
No, it's a musket. Our men have repeaters.
Pilgrims do not have guns.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Why are we rushing? There's trouble at the camp.
Lance, we should let Miller handle this.
Dieter, it is our duty to assist.
I suppose.
Come here.
Leila!
Come here.
How'd you get one? No! No!
Nice of you to join me.
Wer will Hermann Michael?
By the tent.
You must rescue them!
I wouldn't worry about them.
I can get one.
Ah! Dieter!
Go! Go!
Please, can you help? My brother, he's bleeding so much!
Yo, come here.
Me?
Get over here. Lay back down. Lay back down. Dip in the water. Come on, come on. Find a piece that we can use this to clean this wound.
Now what do I do?
With those bandages, you make sure you clean that wound and keep the blood away so I can see what I'm doing.
What would you like me to do?
You're gonna need to hold him steady because he might squirm a little bit.
Listen up. Ishmael will not be pleased. We've lost our horses and have nothing to show.
It is as God wills.
We should have brought back Tariq's body.
Tariq is dead.
Perhaps he survived.
It is the same either way. If Tariq is dead, Ismail will want revenge. If he is alive, Ismail will want to capture him.
Let us hope that Ishmael will not take our heads instead.
I send you for supplies, mules and women.
Yes, Ismail.
I point you to pilgrims who disdain weapons.
Yes, Ismail.
You return with no mules, no supplies, and no women.
We were set upon by a fierce jinn.
Is this how the men of my band follow orders?
There were others in the camp. Foreigners. We were ambushed.
They spit bullets of fire at us. More bullets than they are stars.
Quiet, Mohsin. They used the repeating rifle, like the Sultan's soldiers.
Were they coming for us?
I think not. They were too few in the camp. Scouts, maybe.
Where's Tariq?
Wounded. Dead, maybe. I saw him go down and not get up.
Protect my son. How many of these foreign soldiers?
There were hundreds at least, but we killed many dozens.
It is hard to tell. They were hidden for the most part. I think I killed 2, maybe 3. They were...
Led by the devil himself, in gray, with a magic rifle.
There was one. No fear. He was the most effective. He used a modern rifle, nothing magical. A very good shot. Borna.
We will find these peaceful pilgrims and their foreign devils.
Tariq. I am sorry. Ismail. He would not listen.
Tariq was old enough to go on a raid. He knew the risks. But if he is a prisoner, that we cannot have.
Tariq can tell the Sultan's soldiers much they need not know.
Let us hope there are indeed a dozen foreign soldiers led by a grey devil.
You're not just a group of helpless pilgrims.
See that these men are fed and treated! We ride out shortly!
Sorry about your family.
I'm sorry about your friends.
We understand the risk.
Have you worked in Palestine long?
A few months. Just a few months. Before I was surveying for the Sultan, I actually worked for the British Telegraph in Persia.
The work was not good?
I just wanted to move on. I came here after the war, States. Made enough money to stay, so that's what I did.
You're American?
Yeah.
But you work for the British?
And the Germans.
The Ottoman Empire is a long way to go for a job.
How much further?
2 hours.
Will they still be there? Maybe.
I think they will have left the dead and moved on.
If they are there, we will kill the men tonight.
This is...
We will enjoy the women! Ah! Then kill them too.
Why not a bigger fire?
Too close to the last camp. I don't want the smoke leading anyone here.
You think the bandits will be more trouble?
Possibly in the mountains. Western routes are more guarded by the Sultan's men.
Well, thank you for removing the musket ball. But I fear the scar.
Why? It will make you look brave.
I've seen how you sew.
Relax. Chris will get the stitches.
Did someone mention my name?
The village elders would have stoned us. They found out that a woman...
Amir Saidi, do you prefer to die?
Someday women will be allowed to be doctors.
Not in Persia.
Women are being trained as doctors in field hospitals, as nurses.
See, Amir?
But most doctors believe that women aren't as capable as men.
Tahere has said, you can kill me as soon as you like, but you cannot stop the emancipation of women.
Layla, she said that right before they killed her.
I did not say it will happen soon.
If you listen to my sister too long, Mr. Miller, you'll discover that she believes women can be teachers.
And should we not? Are we not the first ones to teach the children? Do men stay at home? No. Men make the babies and then run off and leave them for the women to do the work.
You are a soldier?
Was. The 5th Missouri Cavalry Regiment.
Our people do not believe in war.
Can't say I do either.
We believe the Messiah has declared this the time for eternal peace.
Our teacher says all war will stop.
The world isn't listening.
Someday.
What was it like? Fighting in war?
To think about anything other than surviving was,
Then why fight?
sometimes you're forced to fight. If you'll excuse me.
Mr. Miller?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I should have spoken to you earlier.
There's no need to apologize. Over in Akka, you got family there?
No. We are traveling to see our teacher, Baha'u'llah.
Who's Baha'u'llah?
He's the glory of God. The Messiah returned.
Yeah, well, I'm sure my uncle has something to say about that.
We were all traveling together. My family, Layla, Amir, Nida, and their parents. Now, gone.
What can I do for you?
You have done much already. But what are your plans?
Well, I'm going to stick with you till tomorrow. Move on. We're up only a couple days from Beit Natif.
What if the bandits return?
They're not coming back. We've killed most of them.
There could be more.
My duty is to the company. Linz and Dieter have family in Haifa too, and I must report to them.
I understand.
Is there something else you wanted to say?
I hope that you would stay with us until Akka. Or Haifa, at least?
Once we're over the mountains, you shouldn't have any problems, okay?
But you're going to Haifa anyway.
Look, I'll take you to the eastern route. Wasn't your family gonna go to the coast before the north anyway?
My father-in-law, Darius. He was Rizza's father. Rizza was my husband. Shading was...
It is late, and we have much to do tomorrow. Let us go, Parisa.
They cannot have been gone long. They will stay on the roads. We can follow them easily.
They buried everyone.
The Sultan's soldiers, they would not have buried our men. They would have left them hanging from the trees.
We will camp here. Wagons pulled by mules will not go fast.
We will catch them tomorrow, and we will kill them all.
Or the day after. Or the day after that. It does not matter. They will not escape.
Of course. Even if they are led by a mighty Jinn.
Your firewood is there.
Yeah. We haven't got any closer to Uncle William's predictions, have we? Huh. Yeah, I know. No, we haven't, have we? I know.
Thank you for staying with us. My people do not believe in violence.
The bandits don't agree.
No.
You let people just steal from you and kill from you, without defending yourself.
Our people are allowed to defend themselves, but we have no stomach for violence.
And neither do I. I got no stomachs for outlaws.
shot the man from the rocks. Father was wounded, but he tried to protect Mother. They shot her because she was too old.
This is hard for you.
I was happy when you said you would escort us as far as Beit Natif.
Buddy talked me into it.
Buddy?
My horse.
Do you always talk to your horse?
Yeah, he was a good listener in the 4 years of the war from the North and the South. American Civil War.
Ah, yes, Civil War.
There was nothing civil about it. Brother against brother. Father against son. Body stacked like cordwood. Buddy got me through it.
It troubles your soul?
Yeah, it troubles my soul.
So you sought the birthplace of the great religions for an answer?
I thought that this place might have some answers.
Have you found any? Answers. Have you found any answers?
Here. The land of the Jews and the Christians and the Muslims. Now, all I found is more hate.
Perhaps you should look in Akka.
We're gonna camp here soon, tonight.
Where are these pilgrims, Hussein?
The tracks look right. I'm sure it's them.
And why are they not here? We have been riding hard to catch them. And now you say that
Perhaps we are only one day behind.
Maybe not so much. Maybe half a day.
And maybe you are not the tracker you say you are.
They're going faster than I would have thought too, Ismail. We need to keep going.
Maybe the jinn whisked them away.
Mohsin? You're an idiot.
He is also my cousin.
Muhammad's right, Ishmael. We are faster than mules. We will overtake them.
Spirit of my son cannot rest until it is avenged. And I cannot rest until my son does.
Good morning.
Morning.
Parisa says Amir has an infection. If it's all right with you, I'd like to ride up front. Give Amir more space.
Yeah, sure. Hate to disappoint you, but I'm gonna leave it on you. Come here. I may need you in a hurry, all right? You all right with that? You okay? Okay, you all right? Okay, good. Everybody set?
You told Parisa your uncle was a prophet?
Preacher.
What do you mean?
Grand Uncle William Miller. Reverend William Miller. Man who inflamed the world.
What do you mean?
He predicted the second coming of Christ. Most of the Western world believed him.
But you think it did not occur?
It didn't.
But what if it did?
It didn't. It's not the end of the world.
What if the everyday world that people know ended?
How could it? It said that Christ would return as a flash of lightning.
That is where your uncle made his first mistake.
How do you figure that?
You know the Bible?
Sure. I've been studying it, trying to figure out what my uncle went wrong. He missed.
And what have you found?
So far, found anything. No errors. Should have been right.
I believe he was right.
You just said he was wrong.
He missed some details, but the Messiah did indeed return.
The end of the world happened? How did we miss the apocalypse?
Your uncle was looking for fires and earthquakes.
Yeah, the end of time.
Time continues after an earthquake or a fire.
What do you mean?
It was not the real end. He misinterpreted the scripture.
He said that this was the time that was set aside by God as the spiritual kingdom.
Wait, I remember that scripture. The person who is holy will become a pillar in the temple of my God. He shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, and I will write upon him my new name.
The new name of Christ will not be known until God tells us.
The ashes are still warm.
Are you sure it is not some other travelers?
The tracks look right. I'm sure it is them. There. Foreigners. Maybe half a day.
We'll take our meal here. If you are correct, Hussein, we'll be on them by tomorrow.
It is near noon. It would be wise to perform salat to ensure success.
Yes. We will pray for our success.
Did you like it in Persia?
It was interesting.
How about here, in Palestine?
I came here looking for something. I haven't found it yet.
Our belief in the Messiah has made us unwelcome.
Our villages are no longer safe for us. We're looking for peace.
Peace? We're all looking for peace.
Baha'u'llah is the fulfillment of your uncle's prediction. He is the Messiah. The Bab predicted it would happen.
So you're saying that all these prophecies have been fulfilled?
Yes.
The world never ended. There is no peace. The religions are fractured. There is a major distrust of people that are different. And I don't see any evidence that these prophecies have been fulfilled.
Change is still happening.
It seems impossible.
How did your uncle make his predictions?
Right from the Bible. After the War of 1812, he predicted the second coming of Christ.
But no one believed him?
It's just the opposite. In fact, the entire Western world believed him. Some things you know, some things you take on by faith. Uncle William tried to apply science to faith. He failed.
How could he fail using the Bible?
Well, everything he found from all the world's great religions said a Messiah would appear.
And science. Science and religion should go together.
It is as the Bab promised, with the coming of Baha'u'llah.
I don't think that Uncle William had heard of the Bab.
The Bab paved the way for Baha'u'llah.
And this is the person you hope to see in Akka.
Yes, that is he.
We hope to see him. This is our dream.
And he's going to be the one that's going to explain all these prophecies and the fact that they've come true.
Yes.
Stay down!
Is everybody okay? All right. Was anybody hit? Oh, let me take a look. All right, here. Hold on.
Am I gonna die?
Someday. You keep collecting musket balls, but not right now. Here, Netta, come here. Hold this right here. You gotta press. You gotta press. You gotta stop the bleeding. The musket ball looked like it went through, so it passed through. So we gotta stop the bleeding.
Does it hurt?
Okay. We gotta get going. We gotta get to Beit Natif.
That is days away.
Yeah, the closer we are to Beit Natif, the closer we are to getting help. So we gotta go. Come on, let's go. Back. Let's go to the back. Come on. Here, go around this way. There you go. Go underneath. Go underneath.
You are blessed. The bullet went through your leg.
Why is that a blessing? Now I have 2 holes, one on each side.
If the bullet was still in your leg, I would need to cut it out. You are blessed.
Truly then, I am blessed.
This is an ill-fated venture. We need to return to camp.
No.
But Ismail, we have lost more horses. We have more men dead. Even you are wounded.
I do not need to be told I am wounded.
He fights like the devil, that one. We should go back to our shelter with her.
We will not go back.
Where is the prophet in continuing?
There were females with the pilgrims. They have supplies. They have horses. Do you not see that?
Horses can be stolen.
From those who stole ours. And they have supplies.
We have gold.
What man could go? We are known throughout Jerusalem and the towns around.
They are almost to the farm.
We will find these pilgrims. Take their belongings. Enjoy their women. Kill the foreigner. Even if we have to beard the Sultan to do so.
It's time for the rag.
The knife?
I think so.
Ah, fool. Good enough.
Muhammad.
Yes, Ismail.
Go. And stand watch.
As you command.
May we bother you again?
You're always welcome.
Patty saw us feeling depressed.
That's understandable.
So she made Ranganek roulette.
Never heard of this.
It's a Persian dessert with dates and nuts.
Well, it's actually pretty good.
Patty still thinks it'll make us feel better.
Makes me feel better. You and Pris have been huddled together since dinner. Everything all right?
We're going to Akka. We want to see our teacher. It is why we started this journey, and we want to finish it.
The man who will not fight.
We may not make war or hurt people.
How does he expect that to happen?
Through our example of peace.
I think a sheep saying that to a wolf is a wolf's dinner, no matter how hard he tried to set a peaceful example.
But a wolf will kill one sheep, and that for a pack. A soldier can kill up to 10 a day for no reason.
1 or 10. The sheep is still dead, and the wolf rules the forest.
I wish you would see our teacher. He can answer your questions.
I've been reading the prophecies my Uncle William used for his prediction.
Why do you think he was right?
Well, he had thought that the 3 promises had been fulfilled.
The Spirit of Christ has returned, as he promised his disciples on the Mount of Olives. He was right.
Uncle William thought so.
Was not your uncle satisfied the gospel of Christ reached the entire world?
That's true.
So now there were 2 prophecies people felt had been fulfilled. All in the same year.
And the 3rd prophecy says that he will return quietly, like a thief in the night.
If you're not looking, you will not see him.
Look, people were looking for Christ. In fact, one of the promises was that the Jews would come back to Jerusalem.
The Jews were not in Palestine for years.
Yes, but the Ottomans allowed the Jews to return to Jerusalem.
It is strange how all these prophecies from so long ago are turning out to be true.
So, your uncle was right in thinking the 2nd great promise had been fulfilled.
It seems so.
You need to speak to Baha'u'llah. You will find your peace there. Now, if you excuse me, I will tend to Amir.
Why are we still here? Why is there still war? Where is Christ?
You should go to Akka. I would like you to come with us.
I have to report to my office in Haifa, and I don't even know where Akka is.
It's just a few days north of Haifa. Perhaps after you report, you can come to Akka. It is important to you, I can see that.
I have my duty.
You're a good man, Mr. Miller, but you are torn. I would like very much to see your pain vanish.
I have to see the family's my man. I mean, I have obligations. I'll think about it.
Mr. Miller?
Yeah.
Someone is coming.
It's close enough, stranger.
Oh, just passing through.
Where to?
Jerusalem first, then on to Persia. I'm a seller of clocks from Tel Aviv.
Perhaps you would care to stay with us for tea.
Leila!
It is the Persian way to be polite. And that way is dangerous.
It is always dangerous.
We just encountered some bandits.
Oh, well, I have nothing they would want. Perhaps I could interest you in a fine clock.
We don't want any clocks.
Oh, but they are beautiful. I have one from Switzerland that has water in glass tubes to keep it running. It is fascinating to watch.
I don't want any clocks.
I will be on my way then. God be with you.
I wish he would have stayed.
You should not ask strangers to stay for tea.
Why not?
Because it's not a good idea, that's why.
Well, I hope he will be alright.
He's probably right. I mean, he's got nothing the bandits want. I can't see him chasing after donkeys and clocks.
Layla, I need you.
Will you come with us to Haifa?
I've got my duty to do as fast as I could do.
Come, Neda.
Oh my God! What's that for?
I'm so sorry. Neda!
You want to go bait Natif with him? You do? You want to do it? Okay. Oh, hey, Nana.
Are you going to protect us?
That's something you'd like?
Yeah.
As far as bait Natif? At least Haifa.
Did she just speak to you?
Guess so. Yeah.
My favorite time of year is Nowruz,
Really?
the Persian New Year. We celebrate all the way until Seiz de Bida.
Oh, wow.
I always loved that day. We would go for picnicking in the countryside. Home was a lot like this.
It's beautiful.
Hello!
Hello! Where do you travel to?
We are Persians. We travel to Jerusalem. How is the road?
Oh, the road's fine. There is a band of outlaws. It's causing some problems, though.
Layla! Mr. Miller, food is ready. Would you like to join us for our midday meal?
Oh, thank you so much. We would be honored.
Come this way.
That was excellent pheasant, John. Wherever did you find chicken so far from Jerusalem?
It's not chicken.
Pheasant. Chokar.
Buzzard.
I never would have guessed.
I wondered what the buzzard was eating before we ate the buzzard.
And not what. Who?
We are very fortunate Mr. Miller is with us.
He saved us from the bandits and has been wonderful in getting us this far.
Oh, you have had quite a journey.
If you don't mind me asking, it looks like you guys have had to leave rather quickly.
The socialists made us leave our country.
Yes, we fled from Paris with only the clothes on our back.
The socialists, they chased us in the streets.
We had a medical practice. We are both doctors. We had a life.
That's the civilized world for you.
She sees you as her armor against the outside world, Mr. Miller.
Is this the young man you mentioned, Mr. Miller?
Yes, it is, and if you could look at him, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, of course. Will you join me, Farid?
We had trouble getting here from Akka. The city would not allow any pilgrims from outside the empire.
Girls are talking about going to Akka.
They are believers?
Yeah.
Then you must do everything you can to help them succeed. You have never seen Baha'u'llah. We have. They allow people to meet him now.
It would be worth the risk to them to go and see Baha'u'llah.
I have seen his face. It is something I will never forget. I cannot describe it.
His piercing eyes.
Yes, the eyes. The eyes. They seem to read your very soul.
And on his eyes, he has this power and authority.
So you believe this Baha'u'llah is the Messiah, glory of God?
Yes. And you should see Baha'u'llah yourself. If you are troubled, he can help.
How long before you are ready?
I can do the back hooves later.
Amir is getting worse.
We will go soon.
I wish Mahmoud and Roya would have stayed with us.
I never set on Shiraz.
Amir needs a doctor.
We're gonna get him one soon.
There's men above us.
How many?
I do not know.
Well, guess then.
6, 8, maybe. They're spread out.
Camels or wagons?
Why do you not turn around and look for yourself?
Guns. Do they have any?
Muskets, maybe. Can we go now?
We have to wait for Netta.
Netta! We need to leave.
What was that?
That was a woman's scream.
Oh, Netta.
What happened?
No, sit up. No, sit up. Keep the legs straight. Keep the legs straight. When is it? Oh my God. Snake bite.
What are you doing? Cut it open and suck out the poison.
No, that actually does more damage. Go get the canteen from the wagon. Quickly. And get some water. It'll be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Pour some of this on there, all right? Okay, this may sting a little bit, so I'm gonna pour water, okay? Hold still. It'll be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's all right. This is helping. Hold still. Okay, we're gonna get her up, okay?
We are out of range, even for his rifle. Something else is happening there.
Maybe it is to our advantage.
And maybe it is a trick to rush us into an ambush.
Here, I will take her.
No, I gotta get her to a doctor.
Where?
Bait in the teeth.
But...
Look, it's only gonna take me a couple hours. But that overtaxed buddy.
She should go in the wagon and I should be with her.
I want to go with Mr. Miller.
Get in the wagon! I want you to go as fast as you can and bait in the teeth. You got a good head start. You can just stay ahead of them, and I'll send somebody back for you. Hurry up! Rain's coming.
The clock bearer said it was only the foreigner, the women, and the other was sick.
That should fly.
He believed you were going to set them free.
I lied too. Take your positions. See if you can hit anything from here.
Where are you going?
I need to get her a doctor. She's got a snake bite.
What are you doing on this road?
I work for the government survey crew.
How is it then that you travel with this girl?
We were attacked by bandits and her family's behind me in a wagon.
Where is this?
It's about an hour or so behind me. They're coming up fast. They got a small lead on the bandits, but... Look, I need to get this girl to a doctor and get back and help her family.
There is a doctor at the post. You will see it before you reach Beit Natif.
Thank you.
You say the bandits are chasing your friends?
I think it's them.
We were sent to locate a group of outlaws raiding between here and Jerusalem. There were about 20 in the band.
Well, if it's the same men, there's fewer now. They killed some of my men, but we got a dozen of them.
Godspeed. And thank you.
Thank you.
We're so close. We're so close to a doctor.
I have personally taken care of the bandits. You are very safe here. Please, stay as long as you wish.
Wait, what about my sister and Mr. Miller?
There have been no sightings at Beit Natif. I am sorry.
Neda!
Oh. Good boy.
All right, we're going to Akka.
Mr. Miller, are you a believer now?
Let's see what happens.